Thank you for tuning in to Not Just Girl Talk with Tiffany and Ashanti. Make sure you got a beverage in your hand. Sit back, relax, and engage with us.
Yeah. All right, so we can get some of these.
Girl, you are okay, Sean.
Okay, I know. Okay, then I had no lash. Okay.
How your week been, girl? How has your week been? We just had Memorial Day week. What's up? How we doing?
Yes, girly, we are cooking. I'm doing good. Really good. You know, it's my birthday weekend. Turn up, turn up.
Uh, I'm your host, Tiffany.
And I am your host, Ashanti, and we are not just girl talk. Thank you all for tuning in to episode 11. So we are now dropping the episode every Thursday. You will be hearing from us, so tune in. Want y'all to get y'all engagement up with us. Comment on our platforms. Tiffany, let them know where they can reach us at.
Definitely, definitely. We would like you guys to watch. If you can watch us on YouTube, make sure you subscribe so that you get all of the notifications every time the episodes or anything that we put out is dropping. Our YouTube, we can be found at Not Just Girl Talk Podcast. Again, that's Not Just Girl Talk Podcast. As well as you can find us on our Facebook page at Not Just Girl Talk with Tiffany and Ashanti, and podcast platforms you can download. Make sure also IG, Not Just Girl underscore talk. Again, that's IG, Not Just Girl underscore talk. And we are now in the Twitter universe at Not Just Girl T. Make sure you guys, y'all subscribe to our YouTube channel, but also download on all of our platform apps. We are available everywhere. So watch us and listen to us.
Yes, tune in. So we're jumping into our show. As you all know, we have beverage of the day. We want to make sure you got something in your hand you're sipping on, relaxing while you listen to us. Right now, I am keeping it light and still on my, trying to do right. So I have my green tea in my good tumbler. I love this tumbler, y'all. It's a glass tumbler. It's the bomb. But I have my green tea that I'm sipping on. Tiffany, what you drinking on?
I did. I stepped away from water this week. I am drinking a little prosecco, just a little though. But I've not. I'm trying to keep the weight at a minimum. But prosecco it is today.
And I'm out of anything alcohol because if it's in the house, I'm gonna drink it. So, but
I'm doing good.
And my sister, she got me a cute gift. She got me Mitra got me a electric wine opener.
Oh yeah.
It's so
I
cute.
always wanted one of those.
I know, me too. So when it came in the mail today. So when it came today, I was like, well, I need to go buy me some wine just so I can use it and open it up or whatever. So it was really a good gift that she got me. So I can't wait to go get me some bottles and use them. Use the little opener.
Absolutely. Oh, girl.
So what do we have? Oh, weekend.
Yes.
What was your weekend like? I'm gonna go last because my birthday weekend.
Yeah, you had we both had an event, but it was your birthday. But anyway, Memorial Day weekend, we did go to Memphis, travel to see family. We had a great time. I would say my husband, both of our families, are from Memphis. So it was hard, getting around to see everybody. But I will say my husband's family, anytime, and it's the cousins, like they deep for real.
Mm-hmm.
Like they lit. We was lit on the little pedal bike downtown. So we pedaling, playing music, just like bump session in Wooddale.
Bump session.
Same time, same place. Never mind. But yeah, we had a great time doing that, and yeah, of course, cooked every day. So I made sure to kind of keep somewhat of moderations before vacation next week, Friday. So I try to be okay with that. And my babies, we left them there since we're leaving next Friday. So mama and daddy got 2 weeks of just
Oh, just
free
y'all.
time, just us. That it's relaxing. I miss them, but it's nice. So we do have that, and then unfortunately
You
though, I
off
did
tip.
injure my
We
my
gotta
mic
stop.
off.
No. Now, okay, you back.
Okay.
You was looking like you was talking, but your mouth was on another. It
Oh
was off. It was off.
yeah. So, and I end up though, unfortunately, my foot was all of a sudden swollen.
Mm.
So I went to the ER to get that checked out, make sure I didn't have no blood clots and stuff. But I'm
Woo, thank God it
in
was clear.
commission. So tell me about your birthday week, girl. It's your birthday. Mm.
Yes. So, okay. Before I say about my birthday, I want to say happy birthday to my cousin Dee Dee. So I want to send a shout out to her. Her birthday is when this is airing tomorrow, it is her birthday. So happy birthday, Dee
Happy
Dee.
birthday.
Gemini. So for my birthday weekend, oh, it was so full. My homegirl Dee Dee, she from Michigan, and she had some friends come in town, and we hung out on Friday. Just came over to the house, do some icebreakers, because I was meeting some ladies that I had never met before, and two of her friends I had already knew. So I went and met them. We played dominoes. They were teaching me how to. Well, they in Michigan they do what's called the hustle line dancing. If y'all listen, I said it. See it, I said it. Line dancing. So they do a lot of line dancing, or hustle, as they say. So they was trying to. I was trying to learn how to do the line dance and stuff. So we had a good time Friday. Saturday we went to the Black Hair Experience, and it was so good. It was fun. They had the music going, the different booths set up. So if y'all get an opportunity, check out the Black Hair Experience wherever it is in your area. But we had a good time. And then the evening we went to dinner because it was my birthday weekend and it was her husband's birthday weekend. So we we went to dinner as well that Saturday night. And then Sunday they had a cookout at their house, which all the kids came, all the other ladies that we hang out with came. So we was dancing. We just had a really, 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 really good weekend. I truly enjoyed my birthday to the fullest. I'm paying for it. I'm tired. I said, dang, I used to be able to be up and, just what we're doing next, what's going on. At
Girl.
37, you'd be like, yeah, dinner, it was nice, hanging out was
Mm-mm.
nice. It's time to go ahead and lay down.
You
No,
know,
but it was a
I
good birthday.
I am glad you had a wonderful birthday weekend. Um,
Hmm.
and this is just off, but y'all know that I will be visiting Maryland in July. I gotta book those tickets though, but I promise I'm coming. So we're gonna be there. I think the week after the fourth. So we get to record
Yes,
together.
we get to record
So we can
together.
turn up late birthday, but belated birthday. You know.
Yes, and pre-birthday,
Oh
August.
yeah. Yeah, I just try to skip that year. That's all.
Pre-birthday, so I can't wait for my girl to come out here and visit. I'm so excited for that. Much needed trip, like for real, much needed to hang
Yes.
out.
Yeah.
Oh, she was gonna come. I know it's a sidebar, but she was gonna come last. It was like, yeah,
Yeah.
last year.
Uh,
Literally the week the world
y'all.
shut down.
Mm-mm. Sean was like, y'all can still come. Everybody out here in Maryland, we going to dinner and everything. I was like, Sean, I don't know. Like, I don't think we comfortable with my mother-in-law coming to watch the kids. I think this thing getting serious. She's like, I mean, I just think we still kicking it.
I know. I was in denial. I was like, girl, I was at the store shopping for the house. My mama was like, you getting your waters and so I said, ain't nothing about to happen. We finna be doing all of this and ain't nothing finna happen. Then the next thing you know, I'm up here crying somebody, I don't want to
Most
get
paranoid person
COVID.
ever.
I'm paranoid.
Most paranoid. Yeah. So
The most paranoid person. Like, oh my God. No, but I'm excited. She was gonna come right when the pandemic, literally the week the world shut down, she was coming. So I'm excited she gets to come in July and we get to hang out. And that's kind of our weekend and kind of giving y'all some stuff. What we got next? Oh, speak on it.
or sip on it.
Mm.
What you think?
What topics you got, Tiff, for us this week?
Yeah, well, you know what it's a couple of things, but I'm what stood out to me, some things that's going on. Summer Walker and her baby, she's being investigated for neglect of her baby. I think that baby's like 2 months, I want to say. But apparently, I don't know um, what she feels. She just thinks that it's bad stuff in formula apparently. So she
Mhm.
feels that the baby, she's giving her baby raw honey, hemp seeds, and shrooms or something. Just she thinks all natural and not providing the baby with formula because, you know, she just don't trust formula. Um, now I'm big on not I never want to mom shame anybody, but I do think that this is a child, and I've seen the pictures, and the baby doesn't look like it's you know thriving as it should and healthy as it should. Not trying to mom shame. I just think she needs to get some help um, because that's raw honey for a baby. Yeah, that baby's not getting what it needs, and yeah, I think
I
that's in the
think
future.
in her situation, I definitely agree with what you said as far as how she's feeding the baby is not healthy. But I think she needs to take a step back and think what the most natural thing you can do is breastfeed. And if you want your baby to have healthy nutrients, you want the baby to
Yeah,
have certain things in his body, then you consume them
yeah,
because you can consume them, and then you
absolutely.
breastfeed, and that's what the baby is going to get. So I don't
Yeah.
understand who's in her circle not giving her this
And see, I don't know, like
logical information,
but a
you
lot of
know?
women struggle with breastfeeding. So maybe she didn't produce milk. I don't know. But at this point, they do sell it. Like if people that overproduce, you know, I know I
Wait, they
breast.
sell their breast milk?
Um, but I didn't breastfeed the whole year. I think I stopped at like 4 months. So whatever I froze up, it ran out eventually. I had to switch to formula, because she couldn't drink whole milk quite at 6 months or whatever. So but yeah, I didn't have any. I just stopped because I taught, but maybe she can't produce breast milk or something, or it's not coming out, or I don't know. But
Hmm.
they are investigating her, and
Well,
I would hate to think that
she,
her child is taken from her, but I understand they got to act in the best interest of the child.
you have to. Sometimes you got to step in.
Yeah,
Well, sometimes you just got to step in.
yeah,
Um, but I hope the baby is getting the nutrients that he or she needs so that,
yeah.
he or she can thrive. I don't know if she has a boy or a girl. I listen to some of her
It's a little
music, but I don't know.
girl. I think it's a little girl, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. And the bonnet with Monique. The bonnets, and the bathrobes, and the pillows, and the pajamas, and I am gonna throw my little 2 cents in. Yes, we are, because it's what we want to do. Uh, for me, a bonnet is a head wrap meant to be worn to bed. Pajamas, those are clothing that you wear when you come home and you take your daily clothes off. You get into your pajamas for a nice, comfy uh, time at home in the bed. So I am on Monique's side when it comes to wearing the bonnets. I
Mm.
am, I feel like you are supposed to have etiquette. Let me say etiquette, appearance etiquette, because
Yeah.
people are saying, no, she needs to mind her business. I can wear what I want to wear, but you still have to be presentable. And there's a certain level of etiquette that you have, and wearing a bunny outside is not it. I also feel like the younger generation and just people in general have to also have an ear to hear. We always want to, you can't tell me it's 2021, we doing it how we want to do it. All of that, some things, yes, times change, things evolve. However, you have to have a ear to hear wisdom from older people
Mm.
and people who know better than you. It's not always clap back. I'm gonna do what I want. This what we do. This and that. Sometimes step back and listen. Don't be so combative when she's just trying to give you all etiquette, public etiquette, personal etiquette. When you, I mean, however y'all want to put it, personal appearance,
Mm.
whatever you want to say. I think people need to take a step back, and sometimes we need to listen to people who are older than us and who have experience and know right from wrong, and
Yeah,
keep your buttons at home.
yeah, I agree. But I am the queen of bonnets. I don't wear them in public though, but I will wear them in my car. I put this bonnet on as soon as we get off of here. And like if I went and ran somewhere, I still probably have it on, but I will take it off before I exit the vehicle. Um, now, and you know, I think that people can do what they want to, truly. I do think we shouldn't be so closed minded. I do think it's the younger generation that does that. But, um, you know, at the end of the day, listen to people that means well, because at the end of the day, people look at you, how you dress, your appearance, it matters. What if you're in an accident? Like my mom always said, you don't know if you're gonna be in an accident. What, you don't want to be just. I think you get a different type of respect versus if you look like you thrown away or you just don't care versus if you put effort into your appearance. So,
Mhm.
but other than that, I'm just gonna sip on the child. You do you. Like I mind a business that pays me. So. Mm.
And I'm speaking on it. Keep your abundance at home and your house shoes and your pajamas at the house. That's where they belong. That's
Yeah.
house attire. Keep the house
Yeah.
attire in the house.
I
So
teach middle
that's how I
school,
sip on it
child.
or speak on it. Let us know what you think. Let us know if you want if you wearing your buttons out in public or if you feel like it should be something that you keep at home.
Yeah. Let us know. I
That's what
mean,
we're here for.
all right.
Uh
So,
Topic. Go ahead. You got it. You got it.
well, I was going to touch a little bit on organization of the month. It's a couple, but we're going to focus. I want to talk a little bit about Alzheimer's Awareness Month.
Okay.
Just a little bit about it. Dementia is pretty much a general term. Alzheimer's is the most common form of dementia, and this is something. Most things that I talk about is very personal to me. My grandmother did pass away from Alzheimer's, or actually dementia, and it is a very unforgiving disease. I know it runs on my grandmother's side of the family, or my dad's side of the family, and it's just pretty much a general term for loss of memory, language, and problem solving or thinking abilities severe enough to interfere with your daily life. There's no cure for progressive forms of dementia currently, but there are treatments to slow the progression of it. Ultimately, though, they need donations to help find cures and treatments and for clinical trials and things like that, to research it and be able to help find an actual cure for it. Like I said, this was something definitely personal to me. My grandmother had it. And, my husband and I was talking about it the other day with my baby. My my first one, I want to say, yeah, my first one when we announced our pregnancy, I believe at my dad's birthday dinner. And I was like, she's due, is the month my grandmother was born. And she was like, oh, that's close to my birthday. And I remember her she was like, oh, yeah, that's close to my birthday. And then we went on to something else and she went right back to it. When you do again? And I told her again, and it was just so. And then she eventually, got to a nursing home. And I know that was something very difficult to see her. At the point she got in a nursing home, I was like, that's not my grandmother.
Right.
It's just, she wasn't. Yeah. But just wanted to bring some awareness of Alzheimer's awareness. You can donate all of the information. Like it's pretty much short-term memory loss or long-term because it is progressive. But if you want more information about it, all information that I have is from alz.org. So www.alz.org. So awareness to Alzheimer's.
So we definitely bringing awareness to Alzheimer's. Anyone, loved ones who are suffering with it, we definitely send our thoughts and prayers to you all as you go through this particular phase. And now we are on our topic of discussion. Tiff, what we're talking about today?
Yes. So we talked about a little bit about parenting and raising children, and this week we want to focus on, growing up. Something we talk about, or I know generally, even with my husband, growing up in a single parent household versus a dual parent household. The difference in how you rear or raise your children. I say rear, raise your children.
Same thing.
I know, but we know how we talk. How we raise our children, how does that affect, your parenting? And definitely, like my husband and I are both from Memphis, and so both of my kids' grandparents are in Memphis and splitting time. Just a little bit of background of me. I grew up in a single parent household. I think my mom and dad separated when I was 5 or 6, kindergarten, but my husband, very family oriented. His mom and dad are still married. They are a big family. And whereas my side is just me and my mom and dad is separate. So holidays, I get 2 holidays. He's always had one. And, just raising our kids is just definitely different. We did things different. I definitely think that, prime example, we went home and it's just like, how do I make sure that I'm fair in distributing, our time or my time? Because I got a mom, right. I got a dad, and I got his folks, and that's their grandkids, right? And you don't want anybody to feel slighted or that, you're catering more to one or the other. But it's just definitely still a continuous battle that we deal with. How did you handle that, Sean?
Well,
yeah, I was everywhere, right?
Right now, we everywhere. Yeah. So in Memphis right now, let's see. I do have my mama's side and my daddy's side. And when I go home, we do have to divide it up because sometimes you only at home for like a weekend, so that's short amount of time, and you're trying to hang out with everybody, spend an adequate amount of time with every family member, and like we was talking, friends. If you got friends there,
I ain't no point of me even picking up the phone, and I know that's horrible, but
but we have, let's see. But see, my mom and my dad they grew up together. So they met at like 15 and 16. So literally, everybody knows everybody. And if my mama has something, my daddy coming, my daddy brother, my aunt, like it's a blend. So we kind of always like blend the whole family together. So we get to spend time with everybody because my mom and my daddy literally, they still have a good relationship. And I'm so happy for that because the way I see stuff with them is so different. When we have like functions, anything. If my daddy having something, my mom in town, she coming, her husband coming, my aunties coming through. So we all kind of mesh together. So I don't really have to separate too much because we kind of blend.
Yeah.
But my conflict comes in with Fat Daddy. So Marquette is in Memphis. You know, I'm in Maryland. So once we come to Memphis, Marquette wants to get Fat. So when and I'm like, well, my people want to see him too. They haven't seen Fat. And he like, well, my folks want to see him. And plus, I ain't seen my son because he live in another state. So so that's where my conflict comes in. It's like, okay, what day do he go? And then I'm like, well, it's true. He don't get to see him often. So I can't be so selfish and say, well, he still got to come with me. But then when I had my other kids, everybody be like, where's Fat Daddy? Where's Fat Daddy? I'm like, he was his daddy. You know, so that's my balance that I have to find for him. Now, Jade and the twins, they did in New Orleans. So it's not really a big adjustment. I'm gonna say the good thing is, so my kids they stay with me all the time. But when the summer comes, whoop, they gone. They be gone the whole summer. The whole summer, my kids are gone with their dad. So they are gone from like the week that school get out, and they don't come back until the week before school start. So I get a full summer break. So that's a good thing. The only thing now is when we was living in Memphis, I could drive to New Orleans, or we used to meet. Now I'm in Maryland, got plane tickets to and from, so it becomes expensive. And now Southwest, when I tried to get that plane tickets, they're not doing the chaperone service for kids right now.
Oh.
Yeah, so I would have had to buy so they're gonna stay this year. So I would have had to fly with them, fly back out there to get them, and then all us fly back again. Who doing all that? Not me. And maybe no more. Y'all good. Y'all big. Even though I want the good break, I could get I love my breaks. Nah, but outside of that, we balance out pretty well. Holidays, stuff like that. We do.
Because I think New Orleans, I know, and it's good too because the twins and Jade, people in New Orleans, but that's one place. Ain't nobody else y'all got to split time with because it's all family there.
Yeah.
Right? Memphis, because your mom and dad have that good relationship, my mom and dad do too, but it's still just small versus my husband's family, right?
I would say, but Ariane families, that's where
it's a different thing. When we got married, I was
you
like,
got three families to go through.
I was like, that's not true. That ain't your family. All these people ain't your family. All these folks coming out with. That's what it was, but it's true. True statement. But they fun, but I just didn't like. They are very close knit and so it's a thing. And so, but I ultimately at the end of the day, saying all of this, we're just still learning how to do what's best for our family. That's all we can do. Everybody may not be happy, but at the end of the day, you still my mom, you still my dad, you still their grandparents, and we're never doing anything from a malicious place, but we just do the best that we can,
Yeah, and let us know if y'all have that conflict too. Like, how do you split your time up? Who do you say gets more time, less time, and then people want you to ride with them over here, do this there. And like me, I love when I go home and I can be with my sisters, because my sisters come in town too. From one of my sisters in Texas and the other in Memphis. And when we all get together, I love just being around with like my sisters, and then all my first cousins, Taria, Dee Dee, me, Mitra, Ash, like all of us get together, like either over my auntie's house. When I say we be having a good time, laughing and talking, like, oh man, I love it. So I don't like to rush those moments because, you want to enjoy them.
I know. And I just kind of felt like that too this weekend. I'm like, dang, I want to go see my mom some more, but I ain't want to just, leave. We in the middle of playing heads up and, actual games and stuff. And I'm like, I don't want to seem as rude, and they got a bouncer from a baby, and then but my mama, I know she, so we do the best we can, but I think as parents, you constantly making decisions that you just do the best you can. I definitely I can't let that affect my mental. Um, it's okay to say
Definitely not.
no. I just felt like
Ain't gonna make it.
yeah, yeah, and that's really what it is sometimes, but it's not that it's a lack of love or anything like that, but it's definitely a balance. So if you guys, like Sean said, know any tips that y'all do with when you travel and you got different, trying to spread
Families.
yourself, different families.
Yeah. Well, I know for me, I kind of solved my problem already. My family, like, when you coming home? I'm not until somebody come visit me. I'm not. I mean, we get on the highway, we come making some, sacrifices and trips, and so for me in this moment, we
tell
are
the truth
not.
And shame the devil.
Man, what? What you said? Man, what?
Because
We
people
not
just
coming
go,
home.
we cheering. I know we somebody's child, but we adults, so y'all can come visit too.
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. My cousins know, my family know, my sister, everybody already know. When you coming home, Sean? Once y'all come visit me, because we've been home. I think we've been home 3 times. Yeah, we try to go at least once a year. But this time I was like, nah, we're not coming home until people come out here, and that's what I'm sticking on because it's a sacrifice in the drive for us. So people have to make that sacrifice in, the drive or whatever it may be to come and visit us as well. So that's kind of where I'm at on the tip.
And
that's how you fix that. Family, if y'all are listening, y'all know what it is.
And when we say too, like I grew up, like I said, I had 2 Christmases and 2 Thanksgivings, but my mom and dad being cordial, like I say dysfunctional kind of, but most of the times they get along. And so we can do Thanksgiving together, or mom can stop by, but we would generally be at my dad's house with my grandparents when they were still here. And so that's, it's just different on how we raised. Like we sit down at the dinner table and eat dinner together. That's how Aryan people is. That's how my dad's folks are. My mom, it's just you get a plate, you eat as you go. So it's, I'm not saying one way is right or the other, but I do, I guess I gear for my kids more so of eating around the table. And, that's something we try to do in our household for the most part. And how's your day been and stuff like that. That's stuff that I can't say I got from my husband's side. But my mom's side though, if we go, which most of her family's in Florida, like they are the ones that's both of them fun.
Free spirited.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and both of them fun, but we gonna be drinking, laughing, talking, cutting up. The kids may need to be in the back, right? Whereas kids are welcome with, so it's just different. I don't think either way, because I want to have a good time sometimes too. And but so I don't know, but we're still parenting because we got young ones, as y'all know, 6 and 3. So
every time I hear those numbers, 6 and 3, I'd be like, Jesus, she got a long way to go.
No, my husband people they're very traditional, so we're still working through it. So y'all tell us some tips. We want to hear from y'all for real.
Yeah, so how to split your time up, what to do, how to do it, what do y'all do? We may can get some suggestions like, oh, I'm gonna have to try it like that. But for me, I'm staying where I'm at until my folks come up here. Tiffany on her way up here, so I may come back. I'm gonna have to come back to the Ville, and then even though Memphis 3 hours away, I'm not even gonna drive them extra 3.
Oh, no. Now we done already had the petty show. Petty baby.
I ain't gonna drive the extra 3.
We done already had the petty show.
Come on up this way. Oh my goodness. No, but in wrapping up our conversation, y'all just it's okay not to spread yourself too thin. And it's okay to not make it to everybody's events, to everybody's functions. I know I be trying to make it to everybody and everything and try to be people pleasing. But it's okay to take your time, step back and
Yeah.
enjoy. Because if you rush those spaces that you're in, you don't really get to enjoy the people that you're around in that moment because you're
Yeah.
so busy trying to get to the next spot. So that's why, in enjoying the time and the space that you're in with the people that you're around. And then, just make the adjustments along the way. And it's okay not to be able to visit everybody and people please everybody on these
Yeah.
trips.
It's okay to say no.
And just like that.
In that order. But
And what you
still love, you know.
it is. It's
It's
still
still
all with
love.
love. It is. It's with love.
Yeah. All right, yeah, we gonna go ahead and wrap this show up. Let me give you guys our contact again. We can be found on YouTube at Not Just Girl Talk Podcast. Again, that's YouTube, Not Just Girl Talk Podcast. Make sure you hit the little bell and subscribe so that you get all the notifications when we are dropping anything new on our YouTube channel. Also, IG, we can be found at not just girl underscore talk. Again, that's IG at not just girl underscore talk. Please make sure you guys like and start commenting and engaging with us so we
Yeah.
see what your thoughts are, what y'all think. And also, Facebook at Not Just Girl Talk Podcast with Tiffany and Ashanti. Again, that's Facebook, Not Just Girl Talk with Tiffany and Ashanti. And we're in the Twitter universe at Not Just Girl Talk, or Not Just Girl T, excuse me, Not Just Girl T. So definitely want to hear from you guys. Want you guys to subscribe, download, do what you got to do. We want
Oh,
to
we
hear
on
from you guys.
TikTok.
Oh, we are Not Just Girl Talk
TikTok,
Podcast.
TikTok.
TikTok. So we got a little something out there. We try to post stuff on there. We're still new to that as well as Twitter kind of. So, but yeah, we want to hear from you guys and just let us know what you think and subscribe. Like we said, if you're looking at our
And we got
YouTube,
some new subscribers
we did.
last week.
Oh,
So thank you all for subscribing.
yes, I want to shout out to the Paris day ones. Thank you guys. We really y'all please comment. We want to know who y'all are. Hugh, Ohio too. Like y'all day ones too. Like y'all, we appreciate it. Columbus, Ohio. We had somebody from Spain this last episode. Look,
Girl, I'm just saying, we're about to be traveling.
I mean,
We're about to be traveling.
wait till this COVID get over. We gonna be across the seas. But we appreciate you though, for real. We do.
Everybody, thank y'all for definitely everybody who listens to us. We want to let y'all know it's not gone unappreciated. We definitely appreciate y'all tuning in, listening, commenting, giving our likes, loves, thumbs ups, all that good stuff. We appreciate that. We do have our soul food that we want to let you all just something to encourage your soul for the week. Tiffany, give them our soul food.
So, food for the soul this week. Don't let anyone rent a space in your head for free unless they're a good tenant. Let me repeat that. Don't let anyone rent a space in your head for free unless they are a good tenant. So, what we said today, it's okay. Protect your mental. It's okay to say no and keep those people around you that's going to keep you positive.
Yeah, I really like that. I really like that. That's good. Let that go with you all through the week. And we're wrapping this show up. So it's two things that we want you to do when you're listening to Not Just Girl Talk. Number one is refill your cup.
And vibe with Tiffany and Ashanti.